So today my four-legged adventure buddies and I are going to take a hike in the Peavy Arboretum in the McDonald Forest, which is a research forest for Oregon State University. It has tons and tons and tons of trails in it. I used to walk here a lot when I was training to walk a marathon about 15 years ago. It's one of my favorite places to walk right now. It is crawling with people. I'm so happy so many people are getting outside, and it's going to be a little overwhelming maybe sometimes, but we're just going to enjoy it and we'll see what we see along the way. Here we have the beautiful Western North American poison oak. Gotta remember to keep the doggies and myself out of that because that could be very itchy and painful. Dead ponderosa pine. The big leaning incense cedar. This one's from my home world. A baby coast redwood. So sweet. Here's the mommy one. Yeah, that's what I call a big tree. We've just gotten on the road that leads up to a nice lake out here, and we're already taking a bird stop. There are lots of really beautiful big leaf maple trees in here. Thankfully, once we get out here, there are so many trails that the people quickly just disappear into the woods, and really the only overwhelming part was an extremely friendly standard poodle who, was overwhelming my little dogs, but now he moved on with his group of people, and it's just the three of us out here and having some peace and quiet with the birds. It's nice just to listen to a stream going by and trees with leaves rustling in the wind and birds chirping. This is a big old mechanism for pulling logs. This is how they used to do horse logging in the 1800s. Here, you can see that big log dragging behind these big wheels. It's pretty cool looking. That incidentally causes a lot of soil compaction. Really neat history though. I can't help but wonder if the lady who's splashing around in the lake right now has seen the no swimming signs. They say no swimming and no fishing. Oops. Wow! Look at that. That is a frond of a false Solomon seal, and it is gigantic. It might be the biggest one I've ever seen. And look at these vanilla leaves. They're huge. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It is just like such an awesome, temperate rainforest jungly world in here. I love it. This plant right here is called Pathfinder. You can bend the leaves to point like an arrow to show it which way you're supposed to go. And this one is also a monster. It's huge. And for monster plant number 3, we have a really huge trillium. Something really wonderful about Oregon is that the people smile and say hi and are friendly when you're out walking in the woods. And a little bit ago I was chatting with my daughter who lives in Ohio, and I started talking to someone, and she was like, "Who are you talking to?" And I said, "Oh, it's this lady who was passing me on the trail." And she said, "Gosh, people here don't even make eye contact or smile at you or anything, let alone, you know, talk to you. And here you really just, hi, how are you? Good afternoon, you know, what are your dog's names? You know, just very, very friendly. Even just in passing, you know, we're all minding our own business and stuff and not getting up into each other's business too much, but just nice to see people's smiles, you know, and say hello. Here's a really old Douglas fir, and look at all of the neat little holes in it that are probably little hidey places and habitats for animals. Pretty cool. It's like a little apartment complex. Look at this tree. It just has so much moss hanging off of it. And the mosses and the lichens. It's really cool looking. Look at all the top of this sword fern. They're all super fuzzy and unfurling. It's like they've gone from the fiddlehead stage to, I don't know, some sort of droopy neck stage. And then someday they'll extend out and look like that. This stem of this tree is making me stop in my tracks. That is a monster. Glad I saw it today. Happy to make your acquaintance, sir or ma'am. So we're getting to the end of this hike. We're walking back around the lake and go back down the road and out to the parking lot. And our spirits are very renewed from this lovely walk in the woods. Hope yours are too. See you next time.